Welcome here courtside to State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Matt Reynoldson with you here ahead of the national championship game. It's a great day to let the sunshine roll in here at the World Series. The roof is open at Chase Field for the first time since the National League Division Series. It's electric just about an hour before tip. Arizona and Clemson leading off the Sweet 16. From the student section to the field, it's only about a 6-foot drop. And when you pull off an upset like Arizona did Saturday night, it's well worth the jump. It has been a long 6 years, but Arizona football is bowling, and we're going with them. Welcome into our Arizona at the Alamo special, previewing the Wildcats Alamo Bowl showdown with the Oklahoma Sooners. Monica, this is just coming to us in the past few minutes. Multiple sources tell News 4 Tucson that San Jose State head coach Brent Brennan has emerged as the top candidate to become Arizona's next head football coach. We have news tonight that may change the entire future of hockey in the desert. According to multiple reports, the Arizona Coyotes will move to Salt Lake City, Utah. The announcement is expected at the conclusion of the regular season next Wednesday. So how did we get here, and what does it mean for the American Hockey League's Tucson Roadrunners? I think I speak for almost everyone in Wildcat country when I say this came as an absolute shocker this evening. The University of Arizona parting ways with athletic director Dave Hickey after 7 years at the helm. This comes after he just made arguably the most important hire in the department, the head football coach, just a few days ago. Brent Brennan, head football coach for the Arizona Wildcats. When I say that, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Hard to believe.
Here, it's a little bit different because it starts with your first priority being to keep a lot of these players that care so much about this program in place. How have you approached that so far?
Jerry, you've been such a strong advocate for colorectal cancer awareness and Cologuard. Why does it mean so much to you, and how does the lens of golf help you get this word out?
The second one, it's just a sensational pick by Gunnar Maldonado. You can actually see Drake Stoops calling for the ball right there. Maldonado, this veteran safety, comes over, makes a savvy play, interception. And Love wasn't done there. This was perhaps the finest play of the sequence, drawing two defenders. Umar Ballo gets the alley-oop. McHale going nuts. A perfect alley-oop there. Pandemonium ensuing. And that sequence, 10 points, just over a minute, all you could say caused by Love. A perfect example of what Love has meant to this team so far. It was all smiles at the McHale Center today. Steve Kerr, Matt Muehlbach, Bruce Frazier, but also the fans, the players, everybody in the arena rocking the A. The Wildcats got the proverbial badger off their back, beating Wisconsin for the first time since '06, exercising some of those demons from Elite Eight losses in 2014 and 15, and most importantly, improving to 8-0 with their most complete performance of the season. Let's welcome into what will be the epicenter of women's college basketball tonight. I'm News 4 Tucson Sports Director Matt Reynoldson, ahead of the Wildcats hosting undefeated number 5 Texas here at the McHale Center. We certainly saw a fun football game today, especially if you're a Wildcat fan. How about 59-23? Maybe put that one up on a billboard.
Exactly.
And now we await the bowl destination. Have you ever bought a ticket to a movie and then walked into the wrong theater and then realized you were seeing a better show than the movie you paid for? Well, 17,000 Suns fans got that exact experience tonight. We've talked so much about this run. It has been incredible to watch, incredible to witness. The series win over Milwaukee, the sweep against the hated Dodgers, and then that 7-game winner against Philadelphia. This is going to be a story to remember in Arizona for such a long time. But you can see the sunset behind me. It is just gorgeous out here. Once again, I'm Matt Reynoldson reporting for News 4 Tucson, and we'll be right back to wrap up the show after the break. The Arizona softball program has seen a remarkable 50 seasons. 110 All-Americans, 25 Women's College World Series appearances, 8 national championships. And this year presented a chance for the current squad to connect with Wildcats history like never before.
It's special. I mean, I don't think it exists in a lot of places. I think we do it, so much better, and it's truly, we don't blow smoke when we say it's a family here and you're a Wildcat for life. And I love when we do it during the season because it brings this whole energy to the stadium that I think you guys could probably even feel.
Alumni Weekend at Hillenbrand Stadium carried a little extra significance for Arizona softball. The program's 50th anniversary brought back alums from every decade of Wildcats dominance, but the dive into the history books started well before this weekend. The current Wildcats began personally linking up with their predecessors this offseason.
We started a little task where they are finding someone who's worn their jersey number, and we've slowly but surely reached out to everyone. There's something special about the connection, and we are all just, links in the chain of this crazy, awesome story.
And those messages created some pretty memorable connections.
So I got Laura Espinosa. It's a cool story. I used to play for her in club ball. I played with her on the Thundercats, so it's really cool that I get to reach out to her again.
I had Stacy Chambers. We both wore 21, and we both have different games, but at the end of the day, I'm sharing her legacy.
I had Brandy Shriver and then obviously Caitlin Lowe, and I feel like that's a really cool thing for me. Only having 2 people that ever wore 26 besides me is also extremely cool.
Yeah, I picked Lauren Young. Just kind of picked her brain about, especially being a senior. I was like, hey, if you could go back and change anything, what would you do? And she kind of hit me with the perspective of just enjoy it. Like, I wish I wouldn't have been so worried about outcomes and results. So it was cool to just hear from someone that was telling me kind of what I've been kind of getting at too as a senior.
And this weekend, with so many alumni in attendance at Hillenbrand Stadium, it all came full circle.
That's been really cool to kind of plant those seeds, because now when the massive group walks on the field on a Saturday, they feel some connection. And I think it's cool for our seniors to know that they're going to be a piece of that, once they're done here.
But it's not lost on the underclassmen either. And whether these players are brand new to the program or grew up right in the U of A's backyard, they feel the significance of Arizona softball's milestone anniversary.
I think it's just so inspirational. Every time, you see 70 alumni come, all different decades, and you're just like, wow, like, one, you wish that's you someday, and 2, you just can't believe that they love this team as much as you do and they're not playing for it anymore.
It's bigger than the game. Like, there's people who we don't even think about that are watching us day to day, and alumni, and it's just like, it makes you want to wear the jersey with more pride and represent something bigger than just softball.